Hello, I'm Brett Knowles from PM² Consulting. This video is outlining our newly launched Sustainability Scorecard, and in particular a pilot program for select organizations to undergo a 4-day process to help build a pilot of the Sustainability Scorecard in their organization to test its application and value overall and to your organization. The Sustainability Scorecard is a tool that's trying to put the triple bottom line in front of every employee. Our expectation and desire is that every employee, team, department, and business should know what they have done this week, this month, this quarter, this year towards being sustainable. So some of the tricks here are making it an ongoing measurement tool, not an audit or assessment that's done once a year or periodically, and down to the employee level so that we understand our purpose and can take pride in what we've done. Now, this 4-day program is going to deliver a series of things to your organization. We want to test whether the future fit business benchmark concept is applicable to your organization. Secondly, the availability of metrics and data in a typical organization. What the cultural fit is of a tool like this. Help identify the sustainability gaps in your organization and test those for reasonableness and actions. We should also be able to test the level of employee engagement we get around sustainability and look at that in demographics so we can understand the millennials versus the baby boomers and so forth. And get clear on what management practices are now needed given this additional information. The process itself has sort of 6 steps to it that we'll take over the 4 days. In advance, we're going to do some preparatory work so that when we show up, we can spend about 2 hours with the executive team to select and prioritize their goals. So we'll take the 21 future fit business benchmark goals and determine which ones should be 0 weighted because they don't apply to your business, and then prioritize the remaining goals for this period. The second step is we're going to choose your metrics. Now, we don't need the executive team. We're going to be using the cross-functional Sustainability Scorecard team, and they're going to take about 2 hours to choose the best available and desired metrics from our master list of possible future fit goals, which we've harvested from 30 years of experience, plus the UN SDG, B Corp, Future Fit, and other sources. The third step is to determine the signal strength of those indicators. Now, we can do that without either of your team. Our professional will take a look at the selected metrics and determine for your organization how good they are. From that, we can progress to step 4, where we go and gather the data. Now, it's going to take about 2 hours of each of your team members' time, but this work is going to be done individually, not in a workshop environment. And we'll sit down with each of those individuals and harvest the data and put them into your sustainability scorecard. Now, based on the gathered data, signal strength, metrics, and priorities, the PM² team will be able to make some recommendations. We're going to identify where the sustainability gaps are in your organization that you need to close. We'll identify which metrics you might want to improve and develop a potential campaign to cascade the scorecard deeper and wider in your organization. Then finally, launch. By the 4th day, we should be able to, based on what we've built, literally turn on a working scorecard. During that session, we'll agree on the management practices, how often it gets updated, what the review process looks like, and agree on how the data is going to be put in, timing, and so forth. And that's a 2-hour meeting that both the executive team and the scorecard team participate in. So to build out this pilot will take about 4 hours of the executive team's time and about 6 hours from the cross-functional scorecard team. So to be clear, there are 3 commitments we need from the organization. First, we need about 4 hours of the executive team time. They'll be participating in 2 2-hour meetings to give us that broad strategic view and input. We need about 6 hours from a cross-functional scorecard team. They're going to participate in 2 2-hour workshops, plus need about 2 hours of independent work to gather the data. And our professional fees will be offered at a significant discount of $15,000 US plus our travel expenses from Toronto. What is the pilot project selection criteria? Well, one, we're looking for companies that are prepared to become a reference site, which could be just having a case study written about the project, or maybe participate in some videos, or even allowing site visits, etc. Secondly, we need to make sure the business is actually referenceable. By that, we mean that other businesses can relate to your situation, the solutions that we put in place, the improvement you've seen. And then thirdly, we must be able to show significant improvement for you in either or all of the 3 bottom lines: societal, environmental, and or economic. So if you're interested, please give us a call. We'd love to have you as part of the group. The outcome, of course, will be a sustainable scorecard that's operational in your organization based on a cloud-based tool. So again, I'm Brett Knowles from PM Squared Consulting, and we look forward to this opportunity of working with you in this pilot program.